Hi guys, this is Chris from MC Media in another Photoshop tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can change clothes in Photoshop using displacement map method. So you can see my clothes here, you can see that still looking natural. If I remove this was white, it was white, can you see that? After, can you see that? After, you can see the details, they are still there, everything is still clean, intact. Can you see that? Can you see? Alright, before we proceed, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see other videos from MC Media. Let's go ahead and remove these projects. We don't want to use this, so let's start afresh. So just go ahead and open a new document. Okay, these are raw file here, the raw file is here. Good. So all you need to do is to create a new document from this one. So let's do this. Duplicate, come to this document area here and hit this, choose new, hit this. Good. Automatically it will create another window here for another project. So go ahead and change the color of that project to black and white. Black and white, see it here, black and white. This is what I click, can you see that? Before you come to black and white, so then choose brightness. I would like to decrease the brightness a bit to maybe -40. I think that's okay with what I want to use it for. Alright, so then save it. Just write displacement map. Okay, I have another displacement map there, so let me just write displacement map 2. Okay, so save, hit OK. Alright, as soon as it's saved, just go ahead and remove this project here. We don't need it anymore, it's already saved. So you want to duplicate this layer here right now, the background. So just right click and duplicate all. The fastest way to do it is to drag it. Just drag it and drop it here. Automatically it will duplicate. Then we want to select the white area, I mean the clothes that we want to change. So just click on this layer here and come to this side, right click on it, quick selection tool, can you see that? Quick selection tool, click on it, then start selecting. Select all the area, select them correctly. Automatically Photoshop will not select all the parts correctly for you, so all you need to do is to, if you want to adjust inside, you just click on it, but if you want to adjust from outside, you need to click on the Alt key, hold it, then drag it to remove the parts you don't need. Can you see that? So it's going inside, I don't need this part too, or something like that. So I think this side too is coming outside, so this side too is coming outside, I don't need this. So anyway, we don't need this to be perfect because this is just a tutorial, so you can just do it perfectly when you are working with your own image. Alright, so let's go ahead, and because this is the remaining part of the work, just select this part too. I think this is an unwanted area, is selecting the hand tool, I don't want that, so click on Alt and remove this side. Good. And then we come to this side too, and select this part. Okay, selecting the whole leg, we don't need that, so click on Alt and drag it. Just drag the area you want to drag it, click. Good. I think this another place here. Hit Alt to delete it and drag to delete. Then is selecting this side here. I don't want this side. Good. So something like this. Anyway, we don't want it to be that too much because of time. So let's quickly go ahead and work with what we have here. I think this looks perfect already for what we are going to use it for. So then come back here. Can you see that this tool here? Click on it, add layer mask, click on it. Automatically to change to this. So if I remove this, can you see that? It's only selecting only the clothes. Good. So all you need to do is to come to this side here and place the pattern you want to use. Just place the pattern on it. My own pattern will be somewhere here. I think clothes here. No, not here. Good. I think this place. All right. So adjust it. Just adjust it to the height of the clothes. I think this is okay, like this. On the right. Good. I think I'm okay with this. Then after that, hold Control and hit this place. Click on it. Automatically it will select that white area that we selected before, so it will highlight it. So let's go ahead and click on add layer mask. Can you see that? Add layer mask. If you click on that, it will turn to this color. Now basically if you hit that, you can see that even our clothes is still like looking flat. We want to make it more realistic now, so let's go ahead and convert this to smart objects. Convert this layer up here, this layer to smart object. Good. Once you do that, go ahead and choose filter. Come to filter here, distort, displace. Can you see that? If you hit displace, you have a window like this. So change the number to 9, change the vertical also to 9. Good. Hit OK. Look for displacement map. This is displacement map 2. That was what we created. So just click on it and open. You can also double click on it. Automatically it will, So I think it's here already. Good. Then all you need to do is to come to this side here. Can you see the color mode? The color mode is here. Click on it and choose multiply. Be looking at the clothes, it will change. Can you see that? Once you click on multiply, it will come this way. It will come this way. Can you see that? The shirt is looking real now, like it's realistic. Can you see that? It's more realistic. So for me to add more details, sometimes I come back to this layer and I change the color mode to from number to multiply to multiply. You can see that it's looking more realistic here. Can you see that? So if sometimes I don't want it to be too black, because if you put it on multiply, if you put this layer on multiply 2, it will be a little bit dark. So we don't want that. So let's just go ahead and adjust the opacity of the fill. Just drag it to, let's put it to 40. 40 is okay for what we want to use it to do. Can you see? Can you see that? So that is quite easy. So if you want to change the clothes, like you want to change this clothes, for example, there is still another way to change it. To change this clothes, just using this smart object here that has been placed on the white. Can you see that? If I remove this, can you see that? It's looking so realistic. Can you see that? The details of the hands, you can see everything is still clean. Can you see that? Now if we want to change this pattern, we don't want to use this pattern, so we want to change to another pattern, just come to this place, this area here, double click on it, just double click on it. It will bring this window, hit OK. So if you hit OK, it will come this way, like it will open another project here. So all you need to do is to place the pattern you want to use. Like you don't want to use this pattern, you want to use another pattern. So go ahead and choose File, Place, look for the pattern you want to use. I think I like to use this pattern, but I want it to be a little bit bigger. So let's make this pattern bigger, a little bit bigger. I think it's okay this way. This side, hold Control and click on this. Automatically it will select the clothes, the previous project. Good. Then after that, come to this side, layer mask. Can you see that? So let me zoom it so you can see what I'm talking about. So after that, just come to this side, hit yes. Automatically everything that you applied from the other projects here will be applied to this. Can you see that? Can you see that? If you can see the details of the clothes, it's still clean. If I remove this, see the white clothes, see the details, see the texture, and see on it, the details is still clean, everything is still clean. So if I zoom it this way, if I zoom, you can see that the button is not outside. So what do we do to bring the button outside? We just have to delete this area. So here, but if you want to use this part, if you want to use this layer again for another cloth, so you need to duplicate before you start this process I'm going to show you. So just go ahead and duplicate, drag this one, drag it to duplicate it, and hide it, just hide it. So once you hide it, come to this layer here and rasterize it, rasterize layer. You right click on it and rasterize this area. So once you do that, it's no longer a smart object. So if you didn't duplicate, so you won't have any opportunity to change the cloth again. That was the reason why I asked you to duplicate it. So you could use this one if you want to change your clothes maybe later. So what you need to do is to come to this side here and choose eraser. So you want to bring out the button, so just go ahead and delete, zoom it very well, then delete some area around it. Can you see that? Delete, just delete area around it. Come to this, because that place is white. So let's delete this side. I think this one is okay. So we come to this side too. Okay, there's no button there. Let's come to this side. I think there is another button here. You can see it. Button here. So if you look at it this way now, you see that the button are back. Can you see that? So the button are there. So if you look at it closely, you will think, okay, this is the clothes the man is wearing. And alright, this is how you change clothes in Photoshop. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so you can see other videos from MC Media. I will see you in another episode.